Yo, what's going on, guys? So today in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Urban Legends, the movie, the final movie in the freaking franchise, and it's called Urban Legends Bloody Mary. The reason I'm talking low is because it's late at night here. My family's asleep, so I'm trying not to be too loud. So my apologies for that, but pretty much this I'm gonna pretty much just give my whole thoughts on this movie. And yeah, I'm not gonna give like a deep dive into it, just like I didn't do it with the other urban legend movies, but we're gonna review it. So hopefully you guys enjoy, like, subscribe to the channel, and we're just gonna dive right into this. So diving into this, I feel like this movie, I watched it recently, and yeah, I really don't like it compared to the first two movies because one, I just think that the movie itself, I don't like the fact that like they kind of, because first of all, I mean, like the freaking CGI stuff, a lot of the kills, not a lot, but like there were some of the kills were just very CGI, very fake, just very, stupid looking, right? And just in general, just a lot of the CGI, the freaking weird shots within the film, like even like the first introduction to Bloody Mary, like we literally see her standing in front of the camera like some like fan made horror movie. Like it just looks so cheesy, so stupid, just right off the bat, right? And yeah, just like the movie itself is just like I also don't like the fact that all of a sudden, it's like supernatural. The first two movies, it was grounded in reality because how that's what it was supposed to be, right? Like based on Scream, based off of that, it's supposed to be like some kind of murder mystery. It's supposed to be, figuring out who the human killer is, like, basically like that. But then they turned it to a supernatural franchise all of a sudden with this movie, and I just don't like that. Like, why would they do that? It just made absolutely no sense whatsoever. Um, and I just think most of the characters in this movie are forgettable. Honestly, I do not remember any dialogue, any scenes, memorable scenes. The opening scene itself, I've already talked about Bloody Mary and how she looked in the opening scene, but like just the dialogue in the beginning. I mean, they're just talking about the urban legend of Bloody Mary. Uh, you know, it's just like whatever. It was not that interesting of opening scene, and just in general, I just don't really care about these characters in this movie. Um, Besides, maybe I guess the girl that was trying to stop Bloody Mary to begin with, but everyone else is just like they're just forgettable completely. I just do not remember them. This movie's very cheesy, very goofy. The first two movies are like that as well, but this movie just like takes it up a whole nother level. It's just way too cheesy for me, at least, right? Way too, a lot of cringy scenes in this movie. Um, and just like I said, some of the kills look very fake. I mean, like we literally had um, the spider kill, which I think was the most brutal kill and most memorable kill of the movie, but it's also the most fake looking at the same time, just because of the fact that the CGI spiders, um, it just looked dumb. Like, why would they do that? You had such a good brutal kill for the movie, and then you just ruin it by doing that, bro. Like, it just made no sense. Um, like your most memorable part, and you ruined it. Like, why would you do that? You had your most the scene that I remember the most, and you ruined it. So yeah, and I mean, I do obviously like them talking about the Bloody Mary urban legend and trying to expand on that and bringing it to life. But I think that's part of the problem that I have with these movies is the fact that I feel like they sort of, I just don't really like that they have these urban legends actually be real, in their universe. Because like in the first and third movie, that's pretty much what it is. It's like the urban legends that they're talking about aren't actually urban legends. They're actually real. Some people believe they're fake, obviously, but then it ends up turning out to be real, and that's basically the whole premise. And I don't know. I just don't really like that. Um, because I feel like it just ties too much into the characters themselves, the killers, and just everyone else. I don't know. I don't. For some reason, it just bothers me. I just don't like that. It feels way too tied into the actual movie itself, rather than just a simple commentary and kind of like bringing the urban legends to life, right? That kind of thing. But especially in this movie, I mean, it's just like, bro, you literally have a whole urban legend about Bloody Mary, and it's supposed to be real in their universe. But some people think it's fake, even though wouldn't they know that it's actually real if there's newspapers about it and there's stories about it, people are talking about it. There's literally a whole graveyard about it, about literally with Bloody Mary's name on it. Like, how does any of that make sense? Um, like it's just dumb in my opinion. So yeah, and we also I think another memorable kill was like the electric fence post kill. Obviously, I thought that was funny. Um, it was just hilarious just seeing this guy like he literally peed on the electric fence and then went flying backwards because of it. Electrocuted his wiener. So I thought that was funny, but yeah, man, just overall, nothing really that great to talk about with this film at all. It's just trash in my opinion. And then at the end, they pretty much try to unbury. I mean, they pretty much try to bury Bloody Mary into her grave to put her to rest for good, so she can find peace or whatever. And then the guy who pretty much killed Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary just spawns right in front of him and just like opens her mouth and the form of bees just come out and this weird green, yellow fog just starts appearing. It's just like, it just looks so stupid. Like, what the hell is going on? What is this? And it just looks so fake. Like I said, the whole CGI stuff. Yeah, man, like what is this, man, bro? It just looks so dumb. So yeah, I don't know. It just like, and then she just disappears, and that's the end of the movie. Like she just walks off, and that's it. What am I supposed to say to that, bro? This movie was just not a good movie in my opinion. There was a couple good things about it, but overall, it was just, I don't really have much good things to say about it. That's just my opinion personally. So that's my review for Urban Legends Bloody Mary, the final film I'm going to be reviewing in the franchise, because that's the only films that they have. And, I want to do other franchises too, which I am. I'm going to do the Candyman review franchises for the second and third one, because I haven't done, and the reboot as well, the requel. But, yeah, I'm going to review those, but I'm not going to be reviewing, like, any of the... Oh, yeah, and I'm also going to review what's it called, Terrifier 3. But the thing is, I want to review like franchises like Hellraiser, but man, there's like literally 11 movies, and bro, my god, it's gonna be such a hassle just like having to watch every single movie and then doing every single review. And I could just like do once a week or whatever, or twice a week, but it's just like, man, I just really do not feel like taking that much time and then just like uploading them like once or twice a week. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it, but when you have that many movies in a freaking franchise, it's like, man, it's so unmotivating to want to keep to want to do that many freaking reviews and watch that many movies just to be caught up and be able to talk about it on your channel. Like, damn. But yeah, anyways, that was my review. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.